Going live. Going Live. Yo, how's everyone going? If you can hear this, if you could just give me a little thumbs up in the chat, say hello, introduce yourself, and we can get started getting talking about some of these spicy guard leaks. Cool to have everyone. Not often we do the live stuff, but kind of a nice format for it. I haven't divulged into any of the leaks so far, so it'd be nice to chat with everyone. Drop your thoughts. Can hear. Thanks, Eric. Awesome, bro. What a beast. Nice. Not sure if I could play some background music, but I'd probably get copyright struck by by YouTube anyway, so maybe that's not a great idea. Do 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 do. Morden Glory has a full codex. What a fucking beast. Fucking Morden Glory, mate. Yeah. I'm excited, man. I'm pumped. I've got like the leaks over lots of different places. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, for yo, hey Seth, how's it going? I'm not really sure if I'm going to capture everything, but I'm going to try and start with the detachments and then like go into the data sheets because there's kind of leaks everywhere, and I'm not sure if everyone knows, but despite being a kind of a prominent person in the community, I don't really go fishing for anything. I try and keep it as good. Just think the background sounds very poorly. Yeah, yeah, I'm ready for some guard nonsense. Gonna be good. Mechanized assault. I haven't even looked at any of the detachments. I saw it got leaked like an hour ago, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna see what's up and everything like that. Maybe let's get jumped in. Yo, we got like 23 people here. What's up, everyone? I'm gonna give it like maybe a couple more minutes. I did see the Scion datasheet though. That's a contentious one. Someone did tell me uh, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago or something, just out of the blue. I wasn't even asking about anything. They said, "Oh, it looks like the Scions have lost Deep Strike." And I was like, well, that would be odd considering that is literally their law. However, what I would say is that they got full rerolls to wound, which is pretty spicy. So in the bridgehead detachment, you could hit on twos rerolling ones to hit, and then you get full rerolls to wound if you're on an objective, which would be really good considering a lot of the guns are just like strength three. So yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Flamers with reroll to wounds as well. Damn, that'd be pretty sick. Get reroll to wounds. If they're on an objective and you like come in a rapid ingress with the flamer, be kind of cool. All spicy stuff. All right, let's jump into it. No rest for the wicked. Where am I at? Here are the guard leaks. So this is from a post. I don't know if this is going to leak my Reddit or anything like that. Who cares? It's from a post called People's Ragnar. Guy is pretty active in the guard Reddit, but I don't spend a lot of time here. So shout out to him if he's here. Let's just go through it. Cool. All right, voice of command. Now, what I would say is that the codexes that have been dropped so far, the data sheets are pretty similar, and that's like kind of my disappointment is that they don't really change a lot of the data sheets from the index. It's more about wrapping around new rules around the existing data sheets. So Games Workshop seems to be pretty happy with where the data sheets are in terms of their abilities and stat lines and stuff. It's more about releasing a codex has been producing kind of new rules that fit around them that you can play and slot the units into different places. I guess if you think about it from a business model perspective, you'd probably rather produce just a codex that's a wrapper with detachments rather than redoing every single data sheet. So I can kind of understand why that's been like that. I think that this codex was probably written like a year and a half ago or something. So just as we talk about the leaks, maybe think about stuff like that. Maybe that's a good way to like contextualize it because I think that there is probably going to be some day one stuff that will happen when the codex comes out. Like we've seen that with basically every codex that's been released. I think because they have to release it, develop it so far out, the lead time is so big. Like they have to translate it, get it to production, play test it, and stuff like that. It doesn't really reflect where the game is today. So just bear that in mind. I think. All right, voice of command. I think this looks pretty much the same. Each time an officer model if issues an order, select one of the orders below. Okay, that's the same. 6 inches there. Officer models can issue orders in your command phase, and at the end of a phase, which they disembark from a transport or were set up on the battlefield. Just a heads up on another side note, people play this wrong as I read it, I'll often. Some people play it like you can disembark from the transport, and when you disembark from the transport, you immediately order. I always have read this as you order at the end of the movement phase when you disembark from a transport. So you can't like get out 3 inches, disembark the officer, move, and then move 9 for a total of +6. I don't think you can do that. So that looks like it's stayed the same. Let's see if that changes. At the end of your next command phase, okay, the same. Unit selected by affected by the order unless stated otherwise. Okay. Orders cannot be issued to battle shocked units. If a unit is affected by an order, it becomes battle shocked, you ceases to exist. Okay, so you can still order something. You can still give an order if you're battle shocked, but you can't receive an order. Well, or use it, basically. Nice. Only Astra Militarum models gain the benefit of an order issued to their unit. Oh, that seems like something new, maybe. I don't know if that was in the previous one, but maybe that indicates that there's going to be some souping options. It's kind of cool. Move. +3 to move. Fixed bayonets, take aim. First rank fire, second rank fire is exactly the same. Take cover, exactly the same. Duty and honor, exactly the same. Okay, so the core like army mechanic is exactly the same from what I can tell. Seems pretty good. It's a good army rule, but also we've seen that there's been a lot of armies in the Grotmus detachment have gotten this pseudo style order ability as well. So Guard still has the premier one, I would say, but sometimes like Orc one is really good. Orcs give you like stealthy and +1 to hit, so really nice, good detachment rule. I'm glad they didn't change it too much. All right, oh damn, straight into the detachments. Sick. Oh, this is what we're here for, man. Damn, we're waiting a long time for this. Mechanized assault. Here we go. Each time an Astra Militarum unit from your army makes a ranged attack in a turn which it disembarked from a transport, add 1 to the wound roll. Okay. I mean, if you were going to think of Mechanized Assault, I think that was the same as the 9th edition codex. Maybe someone can clarify? I think that was the same. Oh, no. The 9th edition one was you can advance your transport and shoot army wide. So, okay. Relatively similar. A little bit lazy on the design, if I'm going to be honest. Like, this is like 4 lines of text. Yes, okay. It's an interesting one. Um, Typically, this style of play hasn't been really competitive, and in Bridgehead this weekend, I'm not playing any transports because I could just arrive from Deep Strike. So interesting. A little bit lazy on the design space. I would like to have seen something else there. Okay, announcement. Bold leadership. Infantry officer model only if you control an objective marker in your command phase and the bearer's unit or any transport it is embarked within is within range of an objective marker. That objective marker remains under your control, even if you have no models in range of it. Damn, that's a pretty good enhancement. Mainly because you can be in a transport, embarked in a transport, and sticky it. So you could like pre-game move a chimera, sticky an objective maybe, and then have the officer still safe inside. Or like something really common that you do is you have your chimera like on an expansion objective of your opponent or your expansion objective, and your officer, you put the officer in there to sticky it. Not bad, not bad. Sacred Ungeons. Oh, interesting name. Okay, Tech Priest Engine Seer model only. Okay, that's pretty cool. We haven't seen that before. At the start of the shooting phase, your shooting phase, select one transport within 3 inches of the bearer up to the end of the phase. Each time that transport makes an attack, you can reroll the hit roll. Damn! Yo, that's good, dude. Yo, how do we feel about that one, man? Wow, I'm liking that. This is a cool design. Gives you an incentive to play a Tech Priest Engine Seer and makes transports great because you always hit on 4s basically. So the Chimera getting a pretty big glow up here, man, as they've got the Chimeras in the Mechanized Assault. I've been reading a Kaifus Kane series recently. I recently finished it, so maybe the Salamander if you're that type of person. Damn, that is pretty nice. I'm liking that one. You could like heal something else, and then on top of that, you could do something else. I just realized I didn't have the chat all the way scrolled down, so sorry, guys. Aquilon's still, yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna tell you guys something that I also heard about Scions, just to get rid of it now. Someone told me that Scions lost Deep Strike a couple of weeks back. Then someone else randomly mentioned to me that they gonna get day one errated. So I'm gonna work upon the assumption that Scions have Deep Strike, and they just didn't put it on the data sheet because it's Games Workshop. Okay. Okay, I'm a little bit more hyped about this detachment now, man. That's a pretty good, nice enhancement. Infantry officer model only. The bearer's unit has the benefit of cover. So infantry officer model, the bearer's unit has benefit of cover and stealth, while the bearer's unit is wholly within 3 or more friendly transports. Wholly within. Okay, that's interesting. So like they're really trying to push that game plan of like move your transport, disembark 3, like I guess get cover and then shoot someone and stuff. That's interesting. It's called smoke grenades. Damn, that's a pretty sweet name. Okay. Vanguard honors. Infantry officer model only. The bearer's unit can disembark from a transport after it advanced. If it does, it counts as having made a normal move that phase and cannot declare a charge in the same turn, but can otherwise act normally in the remainder of the turn. So you can still grenade after this. So I think that's why they worded it like that. It counts as having made a normal move. So you can still grenade after that, as I would read it, which is kind of important because in a lot of these like style mechanized lists, like you still want to like throw grenades, right? That's going to be a big part of your damage output. Can the Tech Priest also make the Transport Bane Blades reroll its? Oh, yes, man! What are the. Oh, excluding aircraft and Titanic units. Ah, oh, sorry, bro. Can't make the. What's the firing deck 20 Titanic unit? Damn, they thought of that one. Those fuckers. Hmm. I guess it's not a transport, but I guess they didn't make the Valkyrie. Valkyrie's technically transport, I suppose. Okay. Select one transport unit from your army. Maybe you could soup into getting another transport, but hey, a Chimera is still really good anyway. That's really cool. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Okay, Vox Relay. Sorry, it gets a little bit blurry here. Vox Relay, your command phase. One infantry. Okay, your command phase. One CP, one infantry officer model embarked within the transport. You can use a strat. Okay, cool. Even if they're in a transport. Till the end of the phase, your unit can issue orders even though it is on the battlefield, and it can issue orders to Astra Militarum units regardless of the distance and from your unit's transport. Damn, that is good. That is pretty good, man. You know what I was talking about yesterday in the previous video? There was a 2 CP strat where it was like, oh, if you issue move, 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 you can issue it anywhere on the battlefield to any units. But like the reality is, this strat is 1 CP and is way better than that because you can just have an officer like Strachan or something like that, or maybe if he's still around, like a Castellan that can just issue 2 orders, and you can do it anywhere as if you had the Voxcaster. It's pretty sweet. Maybe you could put like Leontis in a transport or something like that. Nice. Okay, rapid dispersal. I'm just gonna try and open this image in a new tab, guys. 1 second, bear with me. Open image in a new tab. It opens Reddit again. Fantastic. Good game. Okay, there's a bit of blur here, but I'm going to try to get through it. Your movement phase, one infantry unit from your army that disembarked from a transport. Your infantry unit can make a normal move up to D6. Yo, that's pretty nice. One astronaut time unit from your army. That's pretty unique. I was hoping that it'd be like your opponent's movement phase, so you can go back in, like a reactive move like that, but that's pretty nice. I mean, give you a bit more reach. It's pretty cool. One astronaut time from your army that's disembarked. Oh, so you could move out. You could move 9 inches out if you move 6, and then you can add D6. So it's like an auto advance. It's like an advance and shoot or advance and charge stratagem when you think about it. Or if you need to like get a little bit further, you can move your transport, disembark 3, and then move D6. Be like on an objective or a larger move block something. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that one as well. 1 second. Oh, I accidentally clicked your name, man. Sorry, your comment is now on the now on the screen. They do count as transports. That's why they excluded mothers. Ah, okay, right. Yeah, good tip. Good tip. All right, I quite like that. It's a cool design. Swift interception. So they're all 1 CP here as well. Your opponent's movement phase, just after an enemy unit ends a fallback. Oh, yeah, well, this is the exact same stratagem that I wanted to see printed. Nice. So reactive move 9 inches if you're, and you can Oh, your transport. One transport unit from your army that is not within engagement range from one or more enemy units and is within 9 inches. Oh, okay. So you reactive move your transport. Okay, that's cool. Interesting. Interesting. I thought they would. When I immediately read it, I thought it was the infantry units, so you can reactive move them back in. But that's kind of cool how they've done that. That's a little bit different. I like that. Okay, what's clear and secure? Shooting phase. One Astra unit from your army, disembark from a transport and selected to shoot. Each time your model makes a range attack that targets a unit on objective marker, you can reroll the hit roll and the wound. Yo, 4 rerolls to hit and wound if you disembark from a transport and you're shooting on an objective. Oh, mate, that is that's gas. That's gas right there. Oh, sorry, Doc, your comment's still on it. That is money, bro. Holy, that is a powerful strat. 1 CP. Jeez, man. I hope you like. You know what's cool is that this will make like 10 Catachan Jungle Fighters or like 10 shock troops, or I guess they call it KDN troops right now, or Krieg, like you can now actually put a cheap unit inside a transport. So like your Chimera is like 80 points or whatever, plus your 65 points, your 10-man unit. All of a sudden, you've got like a 140 point trade unit instead of like a 190 point or like a 200 point trading unit. So because you can amplify the damage with this strat, that's really really nice. That's cooking, man. Whoa, that's nasty. Okay, hasty extraction. Your opponent's charge phase just after an enemy unit selects its targets for a charge, but before it made the charge. Okay, one Astra time that was targeted, provided your unit was within engagement range, is not within engagement range, and every model is more than is within 3 inches of a transport, you can get back in your transport. Nice, really cool. So if you get charged, you can just embark right back into your transport. That sounds really, really good, but they can always just charge your transport and pile into you as well. So pros and cons on that one. Uh, you just gotta, it's a bit situational, I think. Move out. Your end of your opponent's turn. One Astra unit from your army, provided unit is not within engagement range of, and you're within a transport, it can embark within that transport. End of your opponent's turn. Okay, so they've got, instead of like uppy downy, yo, hey Vic, how's it going, bro? You want to jump on? Instead of like uppy downy, they've given you something like you can trigger your +1 to wound again because you can like get back in your transport and stuff like that as well. That's pretty cool. Hey, it's Joey Scott. Hey, bro, how's it going? I did ask Vic, but he said he was like super busy at the moment. So there we go. I'm gonna put that one up there. Hey, bro, look at that, so sick. All right, this is pretty good, man. All in all, I think this is a good detachment. What really made it for me is this clear and secure strat is freaking strong, dude. Like that is I mean, 1 CP 4 rerolls to hit and wound is extremely strong. Reminds me of what's it called? Was it Profane Zeal from Chaos Space Marines? Oh my word, that was a broken strat, and this is the same thing because it's just like, well, you build your army around it, you get to use it every time. 4 rerolls to hit and wound, 1 CP. I mean, what's not to love? Okay, Mechanized Assault. I think that's a win. Take that as a win. It doesn't buff tank commanders at all, which is a little bit annoying because Lehman Russes are still a really good data sheet that you want to be playing. But at the same time, Chimeras are a really good data sheet, and it's going to give you lots of payoff for playing them. So really, really good. Super happy. That's a cool detachment. The detachment rule's a bit boring. I'm going to stand by that one. But yeah, let me know what you think in chat. What do people think out of 10? Out of 10. Or relative to like Bridgehead or the Index. I think it's maybe not as strong as Bridgehead, but is better than the Index, perhaps. Maybe different situations. Hard to say. Okay, cool. Combined arms. Well, my friend, this is the exact same as we are used to. I'm just going to check a few things with this. Each time a regiment model from you makes an ranged attack that targets a visible unit, that attack has the lethal hit ability. Each time a squadron. Okay, interesting thing, and I don't know how much you want to read into this. I'm pretty sure the codex was written quite a while ago, but it has the detachment rule as we have it today. So that's interesting. Uh, this stratagem cannot be used to return character units, so attached units, reinforcements. I guess the balanced data slate would still be on top of this, so that's fine. Uh, that would, I guess, the balanced data slate effects would still happen to reinforcements. So there we go. Okay, fields of fire. Still the exact same. That's all good. Stalwart Protector. Ooh, okay. There is a new strat. Oh, there are a couple new strats. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. This is really cool. So this is the index, guys. There's a couple new strats for the index. That's really cool. Reactive command. Okay, this is a new enhancement. Officer model only. Each time an enemy unit is set up within 9 inches of the bearer's unit can issue the order. One order, right. This does not count towards the number of orders the bearer can use in a battle round. Each time an enemy unit is set up within 9 inches of the bearer's unit. Huh. Okay, that is a really bizarre enhancement. Okay, interesting. Start of any phase. One regiment unit from your army and one squadron unit from your army that is within 6 inches and visible to that regiment unit. Until the end of the phase, orders affecting one of your units affect the other and vice versa. Start of any phase. Wow. That could be really powerful. That could be really good. I'm just trying to think of some combos here. Start of any phase. So you could issue orders in your command phase, right? You order move, move, move to one unit, and then you order +1 to hit to another unit until the end of the phase orders affecting. Ah, okay. So it wouldn't really work. You'd have to use it again and again. So you could dump a lot of CP, move, move, move one unit, +1 to hit another unit, and then you could move both, and then you could give +1 to hit to the other one, I guess. No. You'd probably want to go like +1 save and +1 save and +1 to hit. And then in your other turn, you can go +1 save on the squadron, maybe. Okay, I think that one needs a little bit of experimentation. Could be really interesting though. It only lasts till the end of the phase though, so really cool. Flexible command. This is a new one for the index. Your command phase any number of Astra Militarum officer units from your army. That's strange. Until the end of the phase, your officers can issue orders to regiment units and squadron units. Booyah! That is a good strat, guys. Holy potatoes. That is exactly what you want. Oh my word. That's really, really good. Holy crap. I can't believe they printed that. Wow. That's really, really strong. Okay, why is that strong? Couple of reasons. You don't need to necessarily play Leontis now because you can order your tank commanders with just an officer. You don't necessarily need to play a tank commander to order other tank commanders, and you could play a whole bunch of just Lehman Russes without the tank commander, and then you could actually, on top of that, just order them with regular units. Wow. Let me just make sure I'm reading this correct. Any number of your officer units until the end of the phase, your officers can order issues to regiment and squadron. That's insane. I thought it was just one officer. Holy! You're all your officers! Yo! That's good. Gaunt's Ghost, man. Gaunt's Ghost, you could like pick them up, target them even if they're off the battlefield. They could like drop in. You could like move your tank commanders with the normal movement. Target your Gaunt's Ghost in strat reserve with it. Come back in, +1 to hit. Yo! Oh! That's good. Fields of Fire, 1 CP. Yo, Nassim, what's up, bro? How's it going, man? Welcome, bro. Welcome. That is holy, the index attachment got way better, dude. That was not the one. That is not the one that I thought was going to get better, if I'm being honest. I thought index attachment stocks were going down. Creed stocks going way up for sure, bro. Fields of Fire 1 CP, like Nassim said. And what is this last one? Stalwart Protector. Oh, the glare is really bad here. Your opponent's shooting phase just after an enemy unit has selected its targets. One vehicle unit from your army. Until the end of the phase, each time a range attack targets range attack allocated by an infantry. Fuck me, I can't even read this. Oh god, guys. Sorry, I'm going blind. The glare on this one's like super bad. One second, I'm gonna get right close to my screen. Okay, let me know in chat if you know what this does. Stalwart Protector. Maybe Nassim if you know. Let me know. Yeah, Krieg could trigger that too, man. Your command phase. But you'd have to target a regiment officer. Maybe if you target a regiment officer with flexible command, you could discount it with Creed. That's pretty sick though. Damn. Combined arms going up, bro. That is spicy, man. Even without the Stalwart Protector, that is good, bro. Because realistically, like the detachment rule is really strong. And then so yeah. Awesome, awesome. Really cool. That was not what I was expecting. That was a nice present. Fields of Fire, 1 CP. That's nice too. Hammer of the Emperor. Damn. This has been a good session. Let me turn my light off here. Hammer of the Emperor. Each time a squadron unit from your army advances, do not make an advance roll for it. Until the end of the phase, add 6 to the move characteristic of models in that unit, and when making the advance move, that unit can move within an engagement range of enemy models that but cannot end that move within engagement range of any models. Okay, why would that matter? Am I missing something? Why would they add that clause there? I guess you can move through an enemy model. Like they need to block you more than an inch. But you can't end with an engagement range? Okay. That seems okay. Eric is saying that the Stalk Defender basically gives cover to infantry that's slightly obscured by tanks. Oh, it has like the Baneblade rule, I suppose, right? Okay, that's interesting. Not the best. I believe the sword is like 1 CP as well, so okay, Dark has got the thanks bro, appreciate it, Darker man. Dark has got the text right here. Here we go. Until the end of the phase, each time a ranged attack is allocated to an infantry model in your army, if that model is not fully visible to every model in the attacking unit because of your vehicle. You get the benefit of cover. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Not bad, not bad. Okay, bam. Oh, I'm just realizing I got half an hour until my coaching session, so might not even get that far, guys. Okay, Calm Under Fire. Officer vehicle only. Once per turn after you issue an order, it can issue the same order to another squadron. Awesome. It's like Grand Strategist, sort of, I guess, right? Once per turn after a bureau issues an order to a... Yeah, it's like Grand Strategist. A bit of a reprint, though. Vehicle officer only. 6 up, feel no pain. Pretty solid. Add 3 to the bearer's objective characteristics. Vehicle officer. That's pretty solid. Don't hate that. Vehicle officer, each time you make a model makes a hit roll, reroll a hit roll of 1. Pretty solid. Not going to complain about that. I don't know why, but I cannot open this image in a new tab. That's slightly frustrating. Okay, final hour. Your command phase, 1 squadron unit from your army is below half strength until the end of the battle round. Ranged attacks equipped by the model in your unit, excluding one shot, have the hazardous ability, and each time make a ranged attack, you can ignore any or all modifiers to that attack's ballistic skill and the hit roll. Your command phase. That seems particularly average. Okay. That seems like 1 CP if you're below half strength, you can ignore mods to hit. Okay. Sure. Blazing Advance. Movement phase after a squadron unit advances. Eligible to shoot, advance and shoot. Exactly what you want to see in this attachment. After you fall back, you can shoot and fall back? Ooh. Yo. Fall back and shoot and advance and shoot. Ooh. Now we cooking, man. That is quite the spice. Crash through. You can move through walls. Sick. Where's the other Star Shatter stratagem? Your shooting phase. Your shooting phase. Target 1 squadron unit from your army that has been selected to shoot until the end of each time a model in your unit makes an attack that targets a unit within 12 inches plus 1 AP. Ooh, that's nice too. And that's squadron unit. Okay. Man, there's some good strats here. Your opponent's shooting phase, stuff enemies, select as targets, 1 extra vehicle. Okay, that's selected by the target. Subtract 1 from the damage characteristic. Oh my god, -1 damage. Woo! Wow. Okay. Hammer of the Emperor. That's pretty good. That's not bad. I don't know if the super heavies have the squadron keyword, but I'm gonna assume they don't. I don't know why they hate this, but pretty good detachment. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good. Advance and shoot, fall back and shoot is something that we haven't had before, and fall back and shoot is pretty damn strong. 2 CP -1 damage is really nice too. Death Core of Creek. So was that all the? Was that? I don't think that's the. That isn't the siege detachment. That's a bit of a shame. So give me 1 second, guys. One moment. Someone messaged me on Discord. Mechanized looked awesome. Yeah, I totally agree, dude. I think Mechanized looks awesome as well. All the data sheets being leaked. Sorry, there's like some stuff on Discord that I'm trying to look at as well. I'm trying to find the Mechanized Assault, Hammer of the Emperor, Combined Arms. Okay, is that all the detachments? And we've got Hammer of the Emperor, Combined Arms, which is Index, Bridgehead, which is a new one. The Mechanized one. Is it just 4? Can someone like reach out in chat if there's one more? Let me know if I'm missing one. Missing the 2 that they previewed. Okay, that seems odd. There must be a leak out there for it. Cool. Let's go through some of the more like interesting, some of the units now. I'm just gonna go through this. There's like every datasheet leaked, guys, but I've got to go to coaching in like 20 minutes max. So I'm gonna try to get through as like as much as possible. So let me just go points values. Okay, what I'm gonna do, guys, is open these in open link. I'm gonna open these so I can like zoom in on them so they're not on Reddit. So just give me 1 second, guys. Super organized here. Let me know if you have any like sick combos or stuff like that. But to be fair, I'm kind of liking the index, man. That sounds boring, eh? Kind of liking the index, but damn, dude. Some of them I have to rotate and stuff like that, guys. Oh god, all of them I have to rotate. Let me share this tab instead. Cool, we got some Scions. Nice. And as we talked about, No deep strike keyword on the Scions. Okay. Here's what it is, right? I think they're going to day one errata that. Historically, these guys have been, the deep strike unit. But even then, in Bridgehead, they're probably still pretty good. You have to play them from transports, but man, reroll to wound is kind of nutty. So we'll see. Looks like everything else is pretty much the same. This unit can have 2 or more leader units attached to it. Yo, that's new. Tempesta Scions. Okay. 2 or more leader units attached to it, provided none of those is a command squad unit. If it does, provide no more than one of those as a command squad unit. Oh, this is probably the same, actually. I'm tripping, right? That's probably the same. Everything else looks the same. Plasmas, more or less the same. Grenade launchers and flamers. But the big change here is you always reroll once to wound. If you're on an objective, you get 4 rerolls to wound. So, Scions in like a Chimera, in that mechanized one, +1 to wound if you disembark. Probably hit on 2s, 4 rerolls to wound. Ghosts come back in, +1 rapid fire. Not bad, not bad. Go to the points page. Yeah, there's 5 detachments, yeah. Siege and Recon. That's right. The Recon one got spoiled yesterday, and the Siege one on top of that as well. So I guess we kind of know this, but we just don't know the enhancements for them. That's cool. Okay, Death Core of Krieg. This is like the new datasheet, I guess. So this is not completely new, but I guess the engineer is going to be a completely new datasheet. I'm painting up some of these guys right now. Each time a model in this unit makes an attack, +1 to hit if it's below starting, +1 to wound if it's below half. Okay. Really good. What really matters for these guys, though, is what amount of special weapons you can take on them. It's a huge part of them. Medipack, you can get... Oh, this is a bit different. If you're below starting strength, you can get D3 models back. If this unit contains 2 models equipped with the Death Core Medipack, it's D3 +1. Okay. +1 if you get a second Medipack, but a Medipack does cost you like a Voxcaster, I want to say. Cost you something. So we'll have to see what that is. For every 10 models, 2 can be taken. Up to 2 can be taken with that. So you get 4 of the special weapons. Long las. Okay. The grenade launcher and the flamer. Looks like they've changed that. For every 10 models, up to 2 Deathcore troopers can have their las gun replaced with the following: 1 melter gun, 1 plasma gun. So you're going to get 2 melters. So you're going to get 2 plasma guns, and then you're going to get 2 grenade launchers and like 2 flamers. Or 2 melter, 2 grenade launchers, 2 flamers. Okay. And then for every 10 models, the Death Core troopers can have its las gun replaced with a Medipack. Models las gun cannot replace. Okay, so you can just run the Medipack as well. So that seems good. 1 bolt pistol and thing. So you might lose the plasma pistol here. And any number of Death Core Watchmasters can have their las pistol replaced with the plasma pistol. Cool. Okay, so it's actually a little bit better because I think you had to like give up the Voxcaster before when you had the Medipack. But nice, it's pretty good. Alrighty, probably missing something here. Gustavo, engineers are the best unit in the game at 35 points. Yeah, they're not going to be 35 points, I don't think. Yeah, no way. They used to be 35 points in 9th edition, which is why I think they just ported them over at that point cost, because they were legend units in 10th edition, so. Okay, the RT team. All right. Let's see what we can do. I think everyone likes to hate on indirect fire, but everyone usually likes playing it themselves. Okay, this is super blurry, but at the start of the shooting phase, after this model has shot, if one or more of those attacks made a hit, oh Jesus, scored a hit against an enemy unit, that unit must take a battle shock test, led by those attacks made by multiple rocket launchers. They subtract 1 by the attack. Okay, artillery team, I believe that's just like battle shock you if you hit them. That giant blurry text there. Okay, I think the only important one here is going to be this D6 shot one. Indirect fire heavy blast, D6, 12 minus 2, 3 at Bliss skill 5. Pretty good. Wound 7, 10 wounds now. 3 up save. And T7. So way more tankier than they used to be. One of the big downsides to these guys is they were so massive that like anything that would just look at them. Oh, yours looks fine? Okay, maybe it's just my eyes. Anything that looks at them would just straight up kill them. So, when I zoom out, it's less blurry. So they're way tankier, these guys, which is nice, because it's kind of like a basilisk. You could kind of, put it out there and it'd be okay. These guys looks like you can do the same. It's kind of cool. As opposed to the FOB, which is, T5 at like 6 wounds, for example, right? But more importantly, has like a 4-up base save. Okay, FOB looks pretty similar. I'm playing a unit of 2 of these at the tournament. Blister skill 6? Blister skill 5, right? Blister skill 5, I think it says. Yep. And while you're affected by an order, provided you remain stationary, sustain 1. Okay, pretty good. So the FOB is the same, exact same datasheet. Artillery team looks pretty decent. AP2 native is kind of nice because in like the siege regiment, you can strip cover from people, and then once you strip cover from people, you're basically effective AP3 on your shooting with your indirect. So I think the siege detachment does look kind of nice for those indirect armies. And if you haven't got anything good to shoot, or if you've got like a key unit you want to slow, maybe you could like use the -2. Remorseless barrage, damn. Dark is a fucking pro at this, bro. In your shooting phase, after this model is shot, if one or more of those attacks made with indirect fire scored a hit against an enemy unit, that unit must take a battle shock test. And I think it's if you shot with the Mellitus one, it'll be like -1 to that test as well. Pretty nice. Got that OCR in there. Okay, I'm going to go back to this tab, look at some Aquilons. Here we go. Can't really zoom in anymore on this. But okay. They have the deep strike keyword. Oh, yes. Thank God. Okay. When this unit is set up on the battlefield using its deep strike, you can shoot with the sentry weapon. That seems like exactly the same. When this unit is set up on the battlefield, it can perform a precision drop no more than 3 inches away from enemy units. Okay, so they just basically put the kill team datasheet straight up in there. Doesn't look like there's any changes. Aquilon's going to be the same. Depending on what detachment you're playing, they are either good or bad to play. Death Score of Krieg would win over. Okay, what about some Ogrins? 6-up, feel no pain, and exactly the same. Once again, I think... Oh, pardon me. I think it's just maybe me, but it's a little bit of a missed opportunity here with some of these data sheets. Bulgarin. All right. Let's see what they did with Bulgarin here. Grenada Gauntlet or Bulgarmore. That seems exactly the same. You can exchange any of them. You can get a 4-up invuln or 4 wounds. They still have -1 damage. Like, I don't know why. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what? I don't know why they left -1 damage on Bulgarin. I absolutely hate that they did that. What the fuck? Bulgarin is a 3-up save now as well. Wait, what? Oh. What? Wall of muscle. And they always have wall of muscle. What the hell? Dude. Why? Why do they do this? I mean, you can't order them now, but damn. That's a 3-up save is really, really good. That's really good. I'd play them with like no invuln and just 4 wounds at -1 damage. 3-up save. Damn. That is really good. I don't know why they insist on making Bulgarins better when they could just make them worse and have better points and have like some viable combat unit in your army. This is the design space that I think they really miss. They go, we're going to make this unit better, but then because it is good, we're going to point cost it into oblivion, or add some completely rule like, oh, you can't order it anymore. Instead of just making the unit worse and then reducing the points to make you a worse combat unit, right? It's really odd. Okay, I don't know why they gave it a 3-up save. I guess it's got armor plating where the Ogryn doesn't. Probably the reasoning. Sick. Artillery team, FOB, we've gone through Scions and points values. I don't think the points values are like particularly interesting, guys. The enhancements are probably correct. So combined arms, I really liked reactive command. That was really good. Grand Strat still 15. Combined arms got some cheap ones. Drill command is the same. Oh, I really want to see the siege regiment enhancements, guys. Does anyone have the siege regiment enhancements? That'd be cool. I'll look at. Let's look through here really quick on the points values. There's a couple of guys that I want to see if they still exist. See, this is weird. They have the Hellhound at 125 points, which is the new points update. So, like, Tempestus Militarum squads is 75, where they're previously 70. So, I don't know. Some of these, like, Katachan Command Squad is 65. So, does that mean that a Katachan Command Squad is 65, which is the current points update? Does that mean some other of these are correct? Who knows, right? God, I hope Slime Marble got a rework as well. Creed is still 55. Torox. I don't see Iron Hand Strachan anywhere. Oh, man. Take a swig for Iron Hand Strachan. Playing at you at your last tournament, mate. but you fare well. I like that unit. I like that model. Okay, Death Riders, 120. Death Strike, still 160 points because obviously that unit's really powerful. Okay, Rogal Dawn Tank Commander, I think, is a new data sheet printed. Rogal Dawn Tank Commander is 275. Wow, it's kind of expensive. Holy shit, that's expensive. 275. Krieg Heavy Weapons, 4 models for 60. That is the unit I'm really worried about because it has the damage 2 flamer at 18-inch range is like bonkers. So you have like 3d6 damage 2 flamers at like strength 5 or something. Wow, that unit is going to be potentially really, really, really good. If there's 4 flamers, that's bananas. If there's 3 flamers, it's just really, really good. Okay, Rogal Dawny. Castigator autocannon. Sorry, I'm gonna just let me like go to Reddit really quick. Seeing if anyone's updated the Reddit post with like everything else. All the leaks so far. No, my friend, those are not all the leaks so far. Okay, well, if you want to send me a codex in the post, that'd be nice. Cool. Rogal Dawn TC. Okay, stat line is the same. I want to say their toughness 12 at the moment. 2 up save, 18 wounds. Okay. Thank God they have new abilities. Let's fucking go. You can order it, issue orders 12 inches away. Okay, pretty cool. Each time this model is selected to shoot, you can reroll 1 hit roll, you can roll 1 wound roll, and you can reroll 1 damage roll in resolving its attacks. That's pretty good. That's a lot better than blanket damage. Yeah, it's probably better. 2 orders, and looks like everything else is the same. Additional heavy stubbers. This model can be equipped with 2. They're called additional heavy stubbers. Wouldn't they say this model can additionally be equipped with one of the following? Not. Why wouldn't it say 2 additional melter guns? Sorry. Anyway, I'm terrible at grammar, but even I noticed that. Okay, Pulverizer Cannon is still 933. The big gun is still D6 plus 3, 12 minus 2, 3. It's still a ballistic skill 4 platform. Looks pretty much the same. Okay. There we go. I know there's like a bunch of leaks online as well with data sheets, but Astro Militarum has more leaks. Okay, I'm going to go. I know there's data sheet leaks and stuff like that. So this is just the points values. Damn. Send a link in the chat if you have a bunch, but maybe I'll just go through. I'll just share my Reddit. How about that? I don't really want to share my tab, my Reddit tab. All the leaks so far. Even more leaks. Oh, sorry, guys. I got the juice here. Share this tab instead. Here we go. Even more leaks. Even more. Lehman Russ Exterminator. Shooting phase, plus 1 AP. Okay. The Lehman Russ variants, this is still T11, move 10, 2 up save, 13 wounds. Okay. Pretty good. Looks like they're still the same, guys. Exterminator stocks, still really solid. Eradicator? Oh, dude. I hope the Eradicator got good. I'm kind of a fan of the Eradicator anyway. Whenever a ranged attack of this model is made for the damage characteristics of that attack. Wait, what? Each time a ranged attack targets this model, if this model has the benefit of cover against that attack, subtract 1 from the damage characteristic of that attack. Yo! Oh, baby! Yo! Eradicated, dude! Oh my god, bro. So I heard you like Bulgrins. Get fucked. Oh my god, that is a good ability. Wow. Okay. That's Eradicator's going to be bringing the pain, dude. What's its main gun still at? Okay, I think its main gun is still 721. It's all good. That's potentially pretty spicy. Depends on the points cost on that guy. Depends on the points cost on that guy. I'm gonna look up the points cost for it on that outdated sheet. Lehman Russ Eradicator 160. They had it at 160. Okay, that's pretty spicy. Smoke Strat, yeah, dude. Oh, is the Demolisher D6 plus 1 now? Ooh, that's a good spot. I mean, I'm not gonna. Oh, that's Exterminator. I'm not even looking at the right thing. Good one, David. You fucked me. You got me too hyped. Okay, Atlan Rough Riders. They're still bad. Fall back and charge. Who gives a shit? Death Riders. Okay, they get the reactive move like they always used to have. To be honest with you, I'm kind of like underwhelmed with both these guys. It looks like there's another melee weapon in here, perhaps. The melter tip is still like Lance. 9 minus 4d6. So okay. You know, yeah, I don't know. They should make those units a lot better. Rattlings still have move, shoot, move. Still a 4-up save on the riders. Okay. Cadian heavy weapon squad. Damn, there's so much stuff to go through. I don't even have enough time. Each time you target a unit, you can overwatch on 5s. Okay. But there's a Cadian heavy weapon squad now. That's pretty cool. And then there's a Catachan heavy weapon squad. What models even exist for this? Like, did they make a Catachan heavy weapon squad box? I don't think they do, right? I don't even think they make a Cadian heavy weapon squad. Maybe, I mean, these models look like they go together, right? So maybe that's a new model line? Anyone know? Catachan heavy weapon squad. Scout 6 heavy weapon squad. Fucking let's go. Each time you make a ranged attack that targets a vehicle monster, reroll a hit roll of 1, reroll a wound roll of 1. Damn, that's pretty nice. Don't hate that. Chimera still has firing deck too. We did it, guys. In your command phase, you can order from the Chimera. Okay, still the same thing. Still T9, 11 wounds. Nice. Moves 10. Nice. Lehman Russ Battle Tank. You can reroll a hit roll of 1 and reroll all hit rolls if they're on objectives. Cassican. Still have the Melter Mine. That's nice. Once per battle round, at the end of any phase, you can select one order to affect this unit once per battle round. Okay. Yeah, okay. Start of phase. In addition, any to other orders. Okay, they kind of reworded that one. I don't really understand. Okay, the most broken unit that they've printed. The Krieg Combat Engineers. Oh, these don't have battle line, right? Oh, thank God. These guys are super broken. I don't know why you would print a mortal wound ability on a unit that costs 35 points that can do it at 12-inch range, despite advancing or not, on a 3+ to deal D3 plus 3 damage to a vehicle. Like, how does that seem? Oh, they do have one. Plastic Catachans, heavy wounds. Damn, that's sick. I don't know why you would print that on a datasheet. That's clearly like the dumbest thing. You could have a 35-point unit, like, rock up to your opponent's Storm Surge and be like, take 9 mortal wounds. You know, your opponent's like, sick, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. Don't tell me they have Deep Strike or something, right? They have Scout 6, but why do they have Scout 6? Vanquisher. Range attack that targets a monster. You can reroll the wound roll. Still probably not that great. Demolisher is... Demolisher's D6... Is it D6 plus... That looks like a 3. I'm unsure. Let me know. I don't know why they would change the Demolisher cannon. It's 24-inch range. So we'll see what it is. Taurox Prime. I'm going to assume those are mostly the same. Minister and Priest. Oh god, I haven't even got time to go through all of these. I'm assuming they're maybe the same. I mean, they're absolute fucking garbage. So, sustain 1 on the Militarum squad. Commissar is still pretty bad, but he's 30-point action unit, so that's all good. Okay, cool. Armor Sentinels are still 2-up save. Scout Sentinels are still a 3-up save. Why would they do that? Why would you play that in the recon unit? That's really strange, right? It's D6 plus 1. Okay. D6 plus 1 on the demo cannon, guys. Looks like the Demolisher cannon days are over. Sorry, guys. So Scout Sentinels are still a 3-up save, which I don't know why they would do when they made the recon detachment. Like, you get +1 save if you're on the recon, but you can't get better to a 3, but you already have a 3-up save. What is the point of that? Study tuning phase, select 1, enemy with an 18, reroll hit roll of 1, so they're still the same. Oh, is there chainsaw? Chainsaw's still the same, unfortunately. You can reroll a wound roll if you're an armor sentinel. So basically the same datasheet. Like, maybe it's just me and maybe I'm being nitpicky, but like, this is such a great design space to work in. Like, why do they not update some ability on here? Like, guys, these are some of the coolest models in 40k, I think. They have gorgeous models as well. Amazing kits. And I think they're pretty well liked in the community. But why would you... So why would you not take the opportunity to make them something cool? Really strange to me. All right, guys. Those are a bunch of the leaks. They're all on Reddit if you want to go check them out. I don't have the other detachments. If you only just got here, I apologize because I got to go to a coaching lesson. But here's the highlights. Combined Arms Regiment fucking got way better. Like, the Index Detachment got way better. Insane. Cylons are in a weird space because we don't know if they have Deep Strike. I think they're going to probably have Deep Strike. Mechanized infantry even looks really good. The siege detachment looks really good, like advance and shoot, fall back and shoot. So why is the Gascon sergeant still hit on a 4+ with his pistol? You and me, friend, have been wondering for a very long time why that is the case. uh, all the detachments look really good, actually, and actually the recon one might be looking the worst because the siege detachment also looks good. So we'll have to see. I'm going to be putting out a bunch of content on the guard stuff. Once we have the points, or once we get everything leaked, I'll probably make a actual presentation around the guard stuff after Nottingham. Go through some lists. Once again, we couldn't have Vic here because he was off away on stuff, but hope everyone has enjoyed. It's been awesome having you here. This is me from Fireside. Data sheets I'm looking forward to seeing are Slippery Marbo. Hopefully they got something good, and the heavy weapon deathcore unit with the flamer. And yeah, I'm assuming they'll all be out in a minute. Usually when the codexes get in the store in his hands, they get leaked instantly. So hope everyone's enjoyed. It's great to have all 120 of you here. We've been crushing our subscriber milestones. Our community's been growing super big now as well, which has been super awesome. We got a ton of great content on the members section. There's going to be a huge amount of great content for myself. I'll do a list build for every single list design and a deployment go through. And I know Vic's going to do the same for Aldari as well. So we'll get some games going, probably a stream game. And we do have the flamer. There we go. Flame on. I got to go eat some dinner. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.